The 3 surprising and terrifying discoveries from Asia. Asia, a continent of unfathomable wonders and mysteries that have endured through the millennia. From the depths of its jungles to the peaks of its mountains, this vast territory keeps secrets that continue to amaze the world even today. Welcome to the channel, where today we will embark on an extraordinary journey through time and space. Together we will discover 7 of the most surprising and sometimes terrifying findings that Asia has revealed to modern science. Each discovery leads us to question what we know about our past and the legacy of the civilizations that once flourished in these lands. Get ready for an experience that will change your perception of history. Before we begin, like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our fascinating research. The Fire Mummies in the Philippines represent a fascinating and unique chapter in the history of funerary practices and conservation of the human body. This phenomenon, particularly prevalent among certain tribes in the mountains of northern Luzon, such as the Iloy and the Kankanaey, offers a window into a complex and deeply rooted cultural and spiritual past. These mummies, often referred to as the Benguet mummies or Iloy mummies, date from a period extending from 1200 AD until the 16th century. What sets them apart from other mummification practices around the world is their unique preservation method, which involves the use of fire. The mummification process began shortly before a person's death. Individuals who were near their end were fed a very salty diet. This excessive salt intake acted as a natural drying agent, helping to preserve the body after death. After death, the body was washed and then placed over a slow fire. This fire was not hot enough to burn the body, but rather served to gradually dry it out. During this process, which could last weeks or even months, hot embers were inserted into the abdominal cavity to ensure complete internal desiccation. Once the body was completely dry and rigid, it was placed in a fetal position. This position was not only symbolic, representing the return to the womb and therefore, to the origin of life, but it also facilitated the storage of the mummies in small wooden boxes or in natural cavities in the rocks. These mummies are characterized by their excellent state of conservation. Many of them still retain skin, hair and, notably, intricate tattoos that offer clues to the identity, social status, and exploits of the mummified individuals. Tattoos, in particular, are of great anthropological interest, as they reflect the cultural practices and beliefs of these tribes. With the arrival of the Spanish colonizers in the 16th century, many of these practices began to disappear. The Spanish, who brought with them their own funerary and religious customs, actively discouraged mummification and other indigenous traditions. As a result, many of the techniques and rituals associated with fire mummification were lost to time. Today, the fire mummies of the Philippines are considered national treasures and are objects of study and admiration. However, they also face challenges. The preservation of these mummies is a constant concern, since factors such as climate change, increased tourism and the lack of resources for their proper conservation threaten their existence. The fire mummies are not just relics of the past, they are living testimonies of a rich cultural and spiritual history. They represent a link to the ancestral practices and beliefs of the Philippine Hill tribes, offering a unique perspective on how our ancestors. The Ganji underground forest. In the heart of China, hidden beneath the Earth's surface, lies one of the most extraordinary and least known natural phenomena in the world, the Ganji underground forest. This underground ecosystem, discovered by cavers in 2016, is an astonishing testament to nature's ability to flourish in the most unexpected conditions. Ganji, a region characterized by its karst topography, is famous for its unique rock formations and extensive cave networks. However, what makes this place special is not just the caves themselves, but what they hold inside. In the heart of these caverns, explorers encountered a spectacle that defies imagination, a forest in full growth, stretching majestically into the darkness. This underground forest is found in enormous sinkholes, geological formations that are created when the ceiling of a cave collapses, leaving an open hole on the surface. These sinkholes allow sunlight to penetrate deep, creating a unique microclimate where life can thrive. In this isolated environment, trees have reached impressive heights, some reaching 40 meters, a phenomenon rarely seen in underground conditions. What makes this forest even more fascinating is its age. It is estimated to have survived in obscurity for over 2,800 years, a testament to nature's resilience and adaptability. This ecosystem has evolved independently, with plant and animal species that have adapted to the conditions of limited light and constant humidity. The discovery of the Ganji underground forest is not only a natural wonder, but also a window to a distant past. Scientists believe that studying this ecosystem could offer clues about how plants and animals adapt to extreme environments, and how ecosystems can change and evolve over time. Additionally, this forest offers unique opportunities for research in fields such as biology, geology, and paleoclimatology. Researchers can study how species have survived and thrived in such an isolated environment and how they have interacted with each other over the centuries. However, the Ganji underground forest also faces challenges. Growing tourism attention and potential may pose a threat to its delicate ecological balance. It is crucial that steps are taken to protect this unique ecosystem, ensuring that it can be studied and admired by future generations without disturbing its natural state. The Ganji underground forest is a striking reminder of what remains to be discovered on our planet. In a world where it seems like everything has already been explored, this forest is proof that nature always has new secrets to reveal, waiting to be discovered in the most unexpected places. 3 elongated skulls in Korea. In 2014, an archaeological discovery in South Korea shook the foundations of anthropology and history, the discovery of elongated skulls in an excavation. This discovery, made in a region rich in history and tradition, opened a new chapter in the understanding of ancient cultural practices and human morphological diversity. The skulls were found during an excavation at an archaeological site in Korea, a country known for its deep historical and cultural legacy. 3 remarkably elongated skulls emerged from the remains, challenging preconceived notions about the practices and physical characteristics of ancient populations in the region. 2 of these skulls showed evidence of artificial cranial deformation, a cultural practice carried out by many ancient societies around the world. This practice, which involves the intentional modification of the shape of the skull during the first years of life, has been documented in various cultures, from the ancient Egyptians to the Mayans. However, the 3rd skull had a peculiarity: it showed no signs of having been intentionally manipulated, suggesting that its elongated shape could be natural. This 3rd skull raised a number of intriguing questions. Could it be evidence of an unknown genetic variation or a new human species? Or perhaps it was a case of hybridization between different human populations? The possibility that it represented a natural variation in human morphology opened a debate about the diversity and evolution of our species. Researchers conducted extensive testing, including DNA analysis, in an attempt to unravel the mysteries behind this skull. However, the results did not offer definitive conclusions, leaving many questions unanswered. Additionally, the lack of artifacts or cultural remains associated with the skulls made it even more difficult to determine their origin or historical context. The discovery of these elongated skulls in Korea is not only significant for their rarity, but also for what they reveal about the complexity of human history. They challenge previous assumptions about uniformity in ancient populations and suggest that morphological diversity in human history could be greater than previously thought. This find also underlines the importance of archaeology and anthropology in our understanding of the past. Each new discovery offers one more piece of the puzzle of human history, providing a more complete and nuanced view of our roots and evolution. The elongated skulls found in Korea represent a fascinating enigma in the field of anthropology. While some aspects of its origin and meaning remain a mystery, its discovery has enriched our knowledge of ancient cultural practices and human diversity. As science advances, perhaps one day the secrets these ancient skulls hold will be fully revealed. We hope that this journey has awakened your curiosity and inspired you to look beyond the known, to question, to explore. We will continue to seek out and share with you these fascinating stories, which connect us to our past and illuminate the path to the future. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming journeys through knowledge and mystery. If you liked the video, give it a like and share it with your friends. And, as always, your comments and opinions are welcome. They are the ones who give life to our community.